Hey Capricorn, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing an intuitive timeless reading using Oracle and Tarot. And we're going to be asking the question, what's coming towards you? What's going to serve your highest good, knowing about? For all my Capricorns that have been here over and over again, who have subscribed, thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, all your love. And for anybody who's new, welcome. And I hope I make use of every second of your time. I hope it's helpful. Please hit the like button. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. I've got about 20% of my regular viewers are subscribed. It's kind of wild, huh? So if you've been here before and you find value in these readings, become a family member. Subscribe, please. All right, you guys. So we're only taking the cards that fly out for you. That's how we work it here. And we go with flow, and it's a conversation with tarot. I'm just the interpreter. I'm going to get one more oracle card out for you from the Angels of Abundance deck, and then we'll move on to tarot. If you'd like for me to pray for you, say hi in the comments section or even leave an emoji. That helps too. Just something that I can focus on that represents your energy, and I encourage everybody to do it for each other. It just lifts us all up, and why not? Power of prayer, it exists, man, right? So we start with a daily affirmation. And this is for you to consider today, to think about it, to repeat to yourself. It says, I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. Yeah, Capricorn, embrace the unexpected. Nerve-wracking. I hope that made you smile. Either made you smile or made you annoyed. But yeah, then you have dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your dreams into reality. You're getting kind of a watery reading. This is very watery for Capricorns. It's like, embrace the unknown, listen to your subconscious, your dreams. Like, do any of you guys have Piscean in your charts? I mean, we're in a Scorpio moon, so... I mean, that's currently, whenever you see this, that's when it applies. Duck energy from the Divine Feather Messenger deck. That is Duck with a D. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Oh, I like that, actually. So in one sense, we have embrace the unknown, pay attention to your subconscious. You might be having messages that are really important delivered to you that way through your dreams, through the nuances of life. And then we have this real comforting permission slip, so to speak, to do those creature comforts, things that make you feel probably secure in the world in other ways, right? It's not always easy to embrace the unknown, so cut yourself some slack, right? Let's jump into the classic Rider-Waite-Smith deck, asking what's coming towards our Capricorns that they need to know about, what's going to be helpful for them. Whoa, first card out, Strength. We're going to get a couple more. That made my candle go out. You can't see it, but it's gone. It's gone, baby, gone. Let's go with it. We don't need no candlelight. We don't need no candlelight. We just have your intuition. That's all we need. And those creature comforts. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. So we're going to get a general picture for where your tarot reading is going, and then we're going to unpack all the details. This will be an extended for any of you guys. I know some of you guys love the extendeds and the longer readings, and some of you guys really enjoy the shorter ones. So I'm going to try to make both y'all happy. And the extended is always a link in the description box below. It's about the price of a cup of coffee. So if you all don't want to buy the extended, that's fine. I'm going to try to pack a punch in the free reading as well. So we do have change here. We have wands. We've got lots of energy coming through, even in communication. Somebody might be coming towards you to get something off their chest. I can't tell you yet if this is a relationship or a money career reading. Let's just keep going. We've got in the center of your deck this a sense of resiliency and not giving up, like being down for it, like being down for the journey. We have an individual popping up here, the Queen of Wands. We have a Tower moment, which is, I love Tower cards because this is kind of where all you have to just choose how to react. It's a little unnerving because whether it's good or bad, it's always there for your best. It's looking out for you. It's the Tower moments are like the universe placing your train on another set of tracks, going in the right direction for you, because life is just too big and complicated to orchestrate on our own. If you've been with me for any period of time, you've heard me use that analogy before, but this is basically a choice where you can't change your circumstances. You can only choose how you will react to it. And then we have Hermit energy, which is that Virgo energy of going in and getting wisdom. So we start with this strength and this expansion energy that I want to focus on when we do the second set of cards. Strength is non-aggressive approaches to controlling the situation and getting your way. So this rules over negotiation. It rules over grace, kindness and diplomacy. This is non-aggressive control. It's also kind of mastering those things. Like when we're being tested, we all have temptations to fall apart or to fall prone to our impulses. And this is the master. This is like observing that option and then choosing to do the more grown-up approach, I will say. Page of Wands talks about fresh inspiration. This has a lot of go-go energy to it. And we're going to start there. This is, it's outgoing, it's explorative. So why are we getting this? Beautiful. The Sun card, Justice, Four of Cups. Interesting. What is our Four of Cups about? I think you are entertaining open-minded ways of getting your way, like open-minded. So Justice card is a great sign. If you feel like something has been unfair, or if you're in the legal system, if you're fighting for something, this is a great sign. The karmic, everybody's going to pay their karmic due, right? But this is possibly, it feels like you are recalibrating your approach, and it's going to pay off. It's a slow energy. But it's a slow and steady progress. King of Swords comes here out. Could be a lawyer, could be an advisor, and it could also be you stepping into this energy. So let me describe the energy for you. It's like very black and white. It's practical. It's logical, not at all emotional. This is somebody who's very experienced. So if this are you stepping into this place, it would be with every bit of confidence in your past experiences that have brought you up to this point that you're going to do just fine. You're going to be able to decipher what is what's the right option for you, like what you need to cut away and what you need to pay attention to. If this is an advisor, they're doing the same thing because that is their job. Literally, they are truth seekers, strong-minded, clarity, ethical. It's all about fairness. So it's all about thinking outside the box, entertaining new ways to get your way, which makes sense why your oracle cards are so watery, because there's a certain amount. This is the Strength card here. Instead of doing things the old way, you're being called to be kind of creative with it. And that's going to be going against what might impulsively come naturally. Now we've got a communicator here. Somebody wants to come forward. Who's this Knight of Swords? With the Ace of Swords. What about the Five of Pentacles for my Capricorns? Please make it clear. Yeah. Again, so I don't think it's you necessarily that has to think this up. I think somebody's coming towards you with this brilliant option. Could be a solution around your money. There is the Five of Pentacles. This is a sense of running dry, or being, if this is a concerning money, this would be like, oh man, you're feeling like scarcity, a sense of scarcity. If this is in the realm of relationships, this would be feeling scarcity there. This would feel like ostracized, but it's a sense of loss. And so this is what this communication is about. And while I can't tell you exactly who the communication is from, could very well be this Knight of Swords. This communication is going to give you this aha, mental clarity, mental strength around this sense of poverty. And it's going to provide a wild option. I feel like it's a creative option. I feel like this is almost reiterating what I just said, because the Page of Cups is getting along with the Page of Wands. When you bring these two pages together, They are really fun playmates. They're the kind of playmates that like just they created the hot lava game where you jump from one piece of furniture to the next and you can't touch the floor because it's hot lava. Who's played that? These are those two kids that thought that up. You know what I mean? Like, this is innovative thinking, clarity around an issue, to resolve a sense of scarcity. 9 of Wands. Excuse me. You might feel a little overwhelmed when there's new options proposed, especially when they don't go against your character or what you're used to. I mean, that is abnormally watery for you. What about the 7 of Cups? The Fool. Yeah, again, you're getting this message really strong throughout your whole reading, which is consider what you normally wouldn't have considered. I think you're going to have an outside influence bringing forth an option that is maybe a little more creative or more far-fetched than you normally would have considered. You might not have considered this, but like, you have your strengths and this individual has theirs, and there seems to be a real kismet in these chemistries. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands. I want a fresh deck, so we're going to get this little deck here. Yeah, you have lots of major messages coming forward. I'm happy to tell you, I think you're getting good news with the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower card. What's this Queen of Wands again? High Priestess again, the Magician. This has been a gift. I think that this is a collaboration, I feel like. This is somebody who helps break you outside of your thinking, outside of your realm. Queen of Wands is somebody who really has big boss energy. And I feel they're there to support you. It's very self-assured, confident energy, very extroverted. They are listened to by others, they're noticed by others, and they have the Magician out there. So I think that this is an energy that feels very positive to latch onto, consider. And because they do run by their instincts with a High Priestess energy, they have a lot of confidence. This is an individual with a lot of confidence. And they're manifesting something new, a new reality, a new approach. Tower with a wheel, what does that mean? Ace of Swords for the second time in your reading. This is clarity, a realization. This is like God's hand or the universe's hand coming down and dropping this clarity of swords into your lap. All the aces are gifts. This is good news. This sounds like it's like a creative solution for something. Getting out of a stuck situation, getting out of poverty or getting out of misunderstandings, getting out of scarcity. This could be in relation to competition, and it could be relation to an argument, something uncomfortable, conflict. It's around perspective. So let's kind of deliver the message, but in a little bit of a different way. This Queen of Wands is collaborating with you, offering a solution outside of the box. You may not have come up with this on your own, but you and them create an element that is very self-assured, very confident and forward-moving, and it's all about getting a new perspective. But I will add this depth to that statement, and that is, the Hanged Man comes with a sacrifice. So up until now, there might have been a sacrifice or something that didn't feel very comfortable, but it allowed you now to think outside the box. It allowed you now to move like water around an obstacle. King of Swords, Knight of Rods, action, action. We got that King of Swords again. Take a moment, check in with yourself. Something does probably need balancing because the Hermit energy is coming out with the Temperance upside down. So you want to be aware of impulse. You want to be aware of like checking in with yourself before you move forward, because this person is all like confident and let's go, you know. So that while they're a really great energy to not latch onto, you still need to do your due diligence, Capricorn. You still need to like connect, like get down on the earth. You could literally, but like you need to get grounded, right? And so it makes me think about our duck with a D message: find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Yes, you have support, but you need to get grounded, right? So it's all about comfort. And so while that allows you to be uncomfortable in these other ways, to be like water, to move around, like to take on ideas that wouldn't normally be something you'd entertain, to pay attention to your subconscious, the dreams of abundance type of thing, being creative. You know, a lot of you guys are creative, but this is asking you to be different in that same way. Does that make any sense? All right, you guys, we're already at 15 minutes. I hope that was helpful. It looks really good for you. I'm really excited to get the advice portion. And if I don't see you there and I leave you here, mwah, thank you so much. Bye-bye.